Anyway. Hey guys! Welcome to Anyone Headquarters. My name is
Brooke Falls.
What? My name is
Matt Tierney.
What? And today we're sponsored by children's choirs. Today, wait, fuck. Ugh.
Oh my god. Wait. Red leather, yellow leather.
I'm happy you warmed up. Today we're sponsored by children's choirs. We sound like shit. Children's choirs. I hate them.
Oh, there's not something sentimental about a Christmas children's choir? Oh, disagree.
Really? I think they
love
sound
it.
bad.
No, they're good. They have to be melodyne to the gods, girl.
Kids Bop?
Yeah.
By the way, I'm convinced
Melodyne
it's
to the
adults
bop.
singing Kids Bop. I don't think there's
Really? Oh, that's a major like Wayfair lore. That's crazy.
I've never heard this conspiracy. I think it's just me. I think it's just singular to the individual
You just
that
can't
is
even
Matt Tierney.
imagine the 12-year-old singing.
No, they sound bad. It sounds so Alvin and the
Robotic.
Chipmunks.
It's AI.
Yeah.
It's AI singing.
I know it's a woman off La Cienega Boulevard in LA singing for $150 flat.
Like voiceover work, but it's
Yeah.
Kids Bop.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
I like that gig.
they're pitching it up and they're
Oh yeah, and I see my thing about Kids Bop. I love the curse words that they use. Like they did WAP. Get that wet. Get that wet.
Even then, like, why
Crazy.
is it wet?
Get that wet.
Get that what?
I think it's so funny the way that they have to mute.
Censoring?
Yeah, the censoring. Yeah,
You can't.
It's really great to
That's
me.
bad.
Oh God, it's so good.
Anyway, I hate children's choirs. I think they sound bad.
I
Where's
mean,
the
if they're,
skill?
I don't know. I think that it's like that. See, I'm really into Home Alone right now. I don't know why. It's like,
I'm actually like in my Home Alone
I know, I'm in my
era right
Home
now.
Alone
I'm actually
era,
like really
like,
like loving Home Alone right
do you
now.
know that song that reoccurs throughout the movie? It's like in the church. It's like, I don't know. It's so sentimental and nostalgic.
Gangnam
and
Style?
it makes me. That did it for me. Oh my God. Tell me how pivotal that music video was for us.
It was really important.
It was really
the
important.
dance.
It got us here.
It got us.
It got us so here.
I sigh if you're
Sigh.
listening.
Sigh.
There's a creativity that you've unleashed in me, like one of those furries wearing the dog collars, that have made me feel like a natural woman. Remember when Glee did that? I remember when Glee did What Does the Fox Say with the puppets?
They were on every week, and I couldn't understand it because Ryan motherfucking Murphy.
Verse excellence. Clip.
That was
Clip.
That man's brain. Do you think he is similar to the media theater man we know?
No.
You think he's
I don't think he's on meth out of nothing but recreational. He does recreational syringes, whereas boop, 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 was an addict.
Right. There we go. Okay, it's starting to make sense now.
But I think Roger boop, boop, was on more than meth.
He must have
I think
been.
he was doing heroin, because I know some lovely people that have used meth.
Oh my God. Well, I can't tell because he was at the gym at like 7 a.m. and every morning, but I do.
Roger was?
Yeah, he would post about his Planet
Girl, no results.
Oh my God. He was?
Not Lord Tubbington from Glee. Fondue for two. Fondue for two.
That man had mental issues. But I'm just trying to think of Ryan Murphy behind closed doors. Do you think he was like a doll to work with, or do you think he was?
I do not want to speak on this.
Okay. No, too close to home. Too close to home.
Glee is so important to me, so pivotal for me. I have nothing but respect, reverence, and admiration for that project, for anyone
We love you,
involved.
Ryan Murphy. We love you. I think you're a dream to work with. It was a doll being on set with you.
I'm not being cynical in the slightest. Ryan Murphy, I'm a very big fan. I have not seen not one episode of American Horror Story. I have not seen. No, I haven't seen not one. I haven't seen the assassination of Gianni Versace or the one with Ross Geller where he was O.J. Simpson's lawyer.
Remember Scream Queens?
I saw the first episode.
That was fun.
I would love to watch that now.
We're at the age where I think it would probably make a little more sense. Yeah.
But I by the way, Glee shaped my humor.
The Glee Project.
Oh, please, Eileen.
Oh
the
my
Turkish
God.
Muslim,
I know.
robbed. Tony Award-winning actress Ali Stroker, robbed.
Loved.
Alex
robbed.
Newell, another Tony winner.
No, only Tony. I mean, this is major. So many stars came from
Alex
that
Newell
show.
in Zoe's Zoe's playlist, ultimate play. That show that ran 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Incredible. Alex Newell's amazing.
Oh my God. That was also
Damien McGinty, the Irish queen.
Oh, Damien McGinty.
Damien McGinty. That's my southern accent.
My mom
Texas.
and those baby blues. I had her in a chokehold. He was so cute.
Do you have a favorite Glee character?
I would have to say
Obviously Santana, right?
Yeah, I have to say Santana.
I made a Justice for Tina t-shirt in 7th grade or 6th grade.
Oh,
yeah.
well, that was major.
Tina had a real soft spot in my heart because I was like, Tina never gets her flowers. Tina's so good.
No, I know. There was a lot of characters.
By the way, 2-time Tony Award winner, Jenna Ushkowitz.
Wow. That's major.
Long Islander.
Now, who was the girl that was the battle in the bathroom with the glasses?
Charisse?
Yes.
Oh, that's not, sorry. Charisse, that's not their name anymore.
No.
His name is Jake Cyrus.
Okay.
They have transitioned. And he is incredible. His song, remember they had like an album, they had a song with Ayaz called Pyramid.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Major.
Jake Cyrus and JoJo did a song called Note to God. They both sang the song separately. I remember being like, so good. If I wrote a note to God.
That was, I mean, when that came out, we were how old, would you say?
Glee?
Yeah.
9. We were 4th grade.
Whoa.
I used to sneak downstairs before elementary school and watch Glee and then clear the on-demand history.
Because you were not allowed.
That was not allowed.
You didn't do that with iCarly, though. You didn't want her that bad.
No, I did not.
That's crazy to me.
I feel like that show was on so much, though, that I still saw it.
It's like the brain rot from the commercials or whatever.
Yeah.
That was a brain rot show. And I think that if my parents actually sat down and watched one of the episodes, they would have realized the kind of
humor,
dark. Yeah.
You think
it was
block
bad.
It?
Oh, they didn't tell me. They didn't want me watching Zoe 101 because she got pregnant.
Stop fucking Jamie Lynn.
Yeah, no, seriously. They were
maybe you still would have had a show.
You still had a viewer.
Maybe your sister would have had her foot. Or like, what happened with her mom or like a dad? Like one of the parents lost their foot.
From her pregnancy?
No, from being a shit family for karma coming back.
No.
Put the donut down, Jamie Lynn. It's not worth it. Okay, moment on my lips.
Oh my God. That was crazy. You couldn't even finish the sentence. That was crazy.
I'm scared to the point where people watch and they don't realize I'm kidding.
No, this is called hate watch, right?
But there's gonna be a comment one day where they're like, "You're not necessarily a twig yourself, Matt," and I'm gonna be like, "Why would you say that to me?"
Oh my God!
Why would you say that?
That's absolutely mad. That's madness. That's madness.
Do you ever say things and you realize after it's said what you said?
Oh my God! I felt like a monster yesterday. I actually felt like a genuine monster. Going off about something that happened to me 7 years ago. And I just literally...
Phenomenal segue.
Yeah, no, I really, really had an enraged moment. And I took it out slightly on my mother, not taking it out on her in the ways where we got into a fight about it. It was the ways that I was explaining the topic to her that made me feel really sad because it brings out something in me that is dark and vile because of how I was treated, and it was dark and vile treatment, and it just turns me into a legitimate monster because I don't really let a lot get to me. I could get people shitting and pissing all over me. I don't give a shit. You store it.
I think you've always done that. I think I let
it simmer.
Girl, it rolls right off your back.
But I remember it.
But you never forget it.
I never forget it. And I kind of let it eat me up inside because I'd rather not have confrontation.
Yeah.
So I really just let this kind of situation really just eat my head up.
8 episodes, being able to tell this exact story with detail.
Yeah. I can't really talk about it too much. But anyway.
So basically something happened that you were done.
Yeah. Done. It just, the memories came back up from 7 years ago. And yesterday I just had a moment about that. And I really I hate communication over text sometimes. Tone is really hard to find over text. That's why it was actually pivotal. I was told by someone that I'm very close with that if there is any message you need to voice memo it and you need to call. I am done with texting because there is something missing of tone over text and things can get very misconstrued and people can screenshot and show it to other people. When you call, there is no receipt. I am going to call from now on.
I hate when someone is like, they have their idea of what the tone is and then they show someone else. They're like, hey, look at this tone. And they tell you this is the tone they meant.
This is the tone that they think
which is not true.
Right.
I now am like, Yeah, if it's a real conversation, I have yet to tell one of my bosses that I'm going on tour.
Mm-hmm.
And I have been waiting to tell her in person because I know she will not react well. I know it'll be a big deal for her and she won't be happy about it. But I need her to know in person. And I can't, and she's someone where even though I can write it so concisely, there's no ambiguity of how it's coming across. I am gone this day to this day, this time to this time. I can do
so
this,
curated,
this, and this.
perfectly.
And she will miss it. She will read I'm gone and she will have a conniption and she won't be able to see the rest. And we'll have to go 15 messages over and over, even though I said it the first time, all the details sorted out. So with her, someone like that you need in person. I remember I produced a concert earlier this year and I wrote an email to the cast saying, hey, it took you guys 72 hours to send me your headshots. I need better communication. I said 72 hours is not good enough. I need faster.
Yes.
And I got a crazy,
Response.
rude, angry, nasty response. And once again, it was like, what happened to the I feel statements? Do you guys hate the I feel statements? They were like, you did this and you did that. Blah, blah, blah. So accusatory. And I called them and I said, hey, so sorry. I just was like, hey, I just need better communication. And you came at me with what I'm feeling. I'm feeling a very angry, charged response. And I am struggling to see where it came from. So I figured I would just call you.
Yes.
And they had their guard up. They were rude. They were nasty the whole time. The whole process, they were nasty because of one email.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so funny.
It would let them completely make up an entire
And then it
idea in
ruined
their
the whole
mind.
experience for them.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm
I'm
not
starting
a
to
fan of
cold
this
call.
person.
No, are you
I
free?
love cold calling.
There's no are you free? There's no time. And that's what
No disclaimer. Because
Yes.
it only makes your stomach bubble.
Exactly.
What's the point?
You
Who's it
just,
for?
boom, hit that call. I don't give a fuck if you're in a meeting. Don't answer. Call me back.
Call me back.
Give a fuck.
And then when I
Piece
do
of
send
shit.
text, if I have to send not even like a serious situation, I'm just like, girl, I'm adding that laughing emoji. I am doing question or I'm doing proper quotations.
How are you? Heart.
Yeah.
Green heart.
I don't even do like the hey baby girl, hey
No.
diva girl,
Yeah,
honestly
yeah.
slay. No, I'll be like, hey, sorry for like the text. I know you're in your lunch right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know, I can't come. I'm so sorry. I can do this day or this day or this time or this time. Let me know what works for you. Feel free to call him 3 at 3.
Yes. That's really good.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And I hate trim the fat as well. I hate, hey love. So I was just thinking
No,
about
but
you
that's
today.
exactly what this person wanted. And I had to learn that the hard way. They wanted the banter. Hey, how are you? Don't even say anything after that. Hey, how are you? Hope your day is going fucking
Oh yeah.
good.
I would have added one sentence more than you did. I would have been like, hi person. I realized I never asked this. So I was just curious. XYZ. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And because you did.
Just curious.
Yeah, just checking in.
Just checking in. There was a
buffer. You didn't dilute it.
It was forward and straight up 7 years ago. And I feel like the bubbling came back up recently. And I am just upset about it now.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. Well, you're at the place where you're allowed to be
a little jarred.
upset about it. Because I was talking to a friend yesterday and they've had like different things come up. Forgive me if I'm not concise anymore, but they realized they had like adult autism, right? And I was like, person, do you think you were able to realize this because now you have the space in your life to do so? Because for a while this person was like working so hard, like
dialed in,
working so hard. There was no room for fun. All they had to do was work and survive. And now that they are learning more about the way they work, the way their brain is, the way what's best for them,
time.
because now they have the capacity.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's woo-woo, I know it's granola, but it's like, wait, I'm not surviving anymore. I'm actually like existing.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting how that stuff is when you're adult. Anyway, Stream Girl So Confusing featuring Lord. Yeah, no, I wanted to say I am going on tour, obviously, I've mentioned.
Congratulations,
Thank
Matt.
you so much. It's 9 cities or 10. So I'm very excited. And I got the contract, I got the offer. And I told the tour, hey, I have to tell my bosses. I told my one boss, because I work 2 jobs. And they said, Matt, congratulations. Obviously take the tour. We're here when you're back. We know you didn't come to New York City to work in a restaurant. So I signed the contract and I'm locked in the contract. If I were to leave this contract, I am liable for tens of thousands of dollars. I have to do this job,
Right.
you know? And my bosses, like 8 or 9 days after I signed the contract, laid me off.
It's insane.
Through text.
Through fucking text.
They said, "Hi, Matt, you're leaving for, I think it's 35 days, 34 days. You can't do that." Because we're rehearsing in New York City. So I'm here for this. I'm only leaving for the shows. And it's like a holiday kind of thing. Even though the pay is pussy cunt, it's
just for the season.
Yes, it's a seasonal gig.
You come back.
I come back before the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I come back to New York December 28th or 29th.
And they said it was fine.
And they said it was fine.
You wouldn't
and
have,
I was so
I don't know.
upset.
I mean, there would have been parts of you that maybe would have contemplated signing, even if they would have been upset.
It would have been 50-50.
Right. You would have actually had to think a little bit about it. But the fact that they kind of gaslit you and told you that you'd be fine.
Well, I did not get any warnings.
Mm-hmm.
I had no indication of how they felt. I got no severance pay. I had no, hey, you have 1 week. Schedules come out on Sunday at like 3 p.m. They emailed me or texted me Sunday at 2:50 p.m. I knew a schedule was made without me and they waited till the last second to tell me. Removed me from the chat of all the employees.
Absurd.
And I didn't get it last week. I didn't get that. And I was like, and I was left with, it was 5 days. It was a month and 4 days shy of going on tour. And I was like, how am I supposed to find a new job in that time? By the time I'm hired, onboarded, background checked, I won't even have time to finish training.
Nah.
And I said, can I work until I leave? And then I come back with no job. And they were like, no, no. And I was like, how are you going to own a business and be so cowardly?
Wow.
Not say it to my face?
Disgusting.
You're bad. You're bad people.
The communication's not there.
Because clearly they were upset. But I'm not a mind reader.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry, like I work 2 jobs. I have a dog. I have a life here. I have my own life.
Mm-hmm.
And I now have to learn a 2-act musical along with the makeup and the costume and all these things. I'm thrown at myself having learned all these things. I've been in the process now of obtaining an LLC and getting my driver's license. So I'm like doing a lot. My brain is like skedaddled. So you say it's fine. I'm not reading into it anymore. I'm not going home and stewing because I don't own the restaurant. The restaurant is not all consuming for me, you know? And I'm disappointed in them and I'm frustrated with them. And I think it's bad karma on their end they're going to get.
Oh, 100%.
But that's been like kind of where I'm at. And it's so funny because the big thing I wanted to say was I did everything right. When you go to acting school, you are told, hey, it's tough. You have to work and then do acting work. You have to do both. You can't be an actor if you don't do acting, and you can't live if you don't do real work. Up front, at least in the beginning, in the first decade.
Right.
And I did the right thing. I was offered a tour of Grease the Musical a year and a half ago that I declined because the pay wasn't good enough. I declined a show in Ohio last year and a show in Arkansas last year because the pay wasn't good enough. I can't leave my jobs for 10 weeks, 8 weeks, 20 weeks for that pay because then you come back with nothing. But this job was perfect. I was rehearsing in New York. I was only leaving for a month.
Right.
And the pay was good. It was good for my resume and it was good for my soul. I waited. I did the thing where you wait and you make sure that you do
Check
all the gigs
boxes.
in New York
Yep.
so that when you do leave, it's worth your time. Because I'm not someone, this apartment is not paid for by my parents. My
No.
school was not paid for by my parents.
And all these people on tour, the reason why they pay so low is because that's
standard.
they're doing.
That's industry standard.
Why is this all rich kids in this fucking industry?
And you know what?
Fuck these rich kids.
I've seen some kids doing good jobs and they are not talented enough, but they're able to do it.
They got the money.
Because they have the money. They can live off $275 a week. This summer I was offered a production of Footloose. It was going to be 1 month. And they were like, we can pay you $1,600 flat.
For the
$400
month.
a week. That's not my rent.
For the month,
That is
Matt.
not my rent.
Because these people don't even, when they hear the pay, it doesn't even go to them. They don't have a bank account of their own. They're not swiping their card.
Or they're swiping a card, but someone's funneling money into
Yes,
it.
yes.
Mima or whoever.
Yeah. I mean, I bet you it's their dad's name on it.
Sure. Sure it is. I'm sure.
You know, they don't even have a card in their name. They don't have a bank account. They don't care what pay they get. They actually will say, I'll do it for nothing.
I'll pay you.
Yeah. Really. It's
I know
like
a girl in
that.
school whose parents bought her a 4-bedroom house. Well, you're
Ew.
studying in New York now, so you need a
It's
house.
disgusting.
A house.
It's gross. Matt, it really pains me. I was telling you about that last week about the girl that I was really pissed about. Like, I can't stand rich kids. I can't stand rich bitches who get spoon fed.
And she can do this job. She can do these jobs because that's her. Oh my God, I'm doing something.
Mm-hmm.
She's not even like working as a barista for one day for like to be social. Mm-hmm. She's not doing anything. And it's so disheartening because it wasn't like this. It wasn't like this. I was listening to a TikTok about, I forget her name. She was the mom in Gilmore Girls, not Lorelai, but the mom.
Okay.
And she was the original Sheila in a chorus line. She's an amazing actress. I'm going to hear her name the second we stop filming.
Which is in 3 minutes.
Okay.
Because it'll be 1:55.
We have to go till 1:57. This is
okay, lovely.
Yeah. But she bought an apartment on Central Park West in the 70s, 80s. Purchased.
Love.
$30,000.
It's not the same world we're living in.
And she did a chorus line, I think, for a year and was able to buy an apartment. These jobs are not paying enough. I've done 2 hair commercials. My highest paying jobs ever before was tour. It's probably 10% of what I would have gotten 10 years ago. 5%. Because those jobs before social media, before these UGC ads, they're paying you $150. I've done UGC ads. I did one for hair. They said men with great hair. So I got the job.
Amazing.
They paid me $300 to sit on my couch and be like, I'm balding, but I used this. I'm not balding. They wanted men in their 30s. I did that job at 21.
Matt, that was perfect.
You know what's crazy? They don't pay for a set. They have someone write a script on Fiverr. And if you with the fucking corded headphones that are only used for those TikTok ads, they get higher results. People watch it because they don't realize it's an ad until later.
Oh my God.
So the people are watching the ad. They're consuming the ad.
The money in commercials versus the money in like,
well, it's funny. There's someone like the Dr. Pepper guy or the bitch from Flow. The bitch from Flow.
Yes. Progressive.
She is making millions.
Beyond.
Millions.
Do you think she's in a set contract where that's their girl?
Yes.
Yeah.
But also every time that gets played
on Super Bowls, we're talking
Super Bowls. Or like you're watching American Idol because people actually watch that.
Yeah.
Or American Dad or whatever.
Rating,
and every time it plays, she gets the money. She gets paid.
During the MLB,
but
last
now,
night's
these
World
new
Series.
contracts, they give you flat fees. You don't get residuals. And residuals are what kept people...
They live off of.
Because if you're in a commercial, if I do a Pepsi commercial with Cardi B for the Super Bowl, people are like, oh, he did a Super Bowl commercial? He was just on a campaign that was seen 30 million times in February. I can't do another commercial in August.
Mm-hmm.
It's too soon. You know? So it's like, oh, I did an episode of It's Always Sunny. I did 2 episodes. They're not going to have me on another show on the same network for 3 years. It's too soon.
Too soon.
And that's how you physically can't make it. You can't. I had a friend.
So you have buffer time. You get back pay because it's the buffer. It's like waiting till you're out of people's heads for a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not what we're doing with Sydney Sweeney. She's in every fucking ad.
And guess what? I'm so happy for her.
Love her to death.
Do it more.
I think it's actually kind of cunty.
I haven't seen Euphoria, but everything I see of her, I really enjoy her.
Buy the water, the coconut water, I think it's just the one. It's just so funny. She really
the
just
fucking
does
shower gel
everything.
One?
Yes.
She's awesome.
She's so
Make
funny.
That money, bitch.
I know, right?
Yes. And you know what?
Every ad.
Let's go to happy hour. Can first round be on you?
Exactly.
Okay. Today we're sponsored by Minute Maid Zero Sugar Lemonade. Bitch! So tart. So refreshing. Minute Maid Zero Sugar Lemonade. My eating disorder girls rise. That shit's so good. That shit's so good. So tart, so refreshing.
Oh my God. That's going to be a little like mixer for me.
Hate Watch Headquarters. Hysterical. Cunty. Yas. Exceptional stuff. That was our haiku. Skipping these. Oh, rhetorical. How do you learn harmonies?
What do you mean?
Rhetorical. Sometimes like for this tour, some of the songs, some 3-part harmony, and they sent me chords. They sent me a voice memo of I'm like, you didn't
sing my harmony?
You didn't do individual tracks? You didn't send sheet music? I have to just pick it out?
They got to hear it out. A year.
And when I do my own harmony, we'll find out. Don't You Remember, based off of track 4 of Adele's sophomore album, 21. Don't You Remember? Beanbag chairs. Remember those?
Love. Very iCarly.
So them.
Don't You Remember?
Hacky sacks.
Mini beanbag chair.
Yeah. Whoa. Don't you remember?
Skip it. Exercise.
Did we?
Fun.
We skipped Claro shade last time.
The last time. Are we going to do like a full Claro shade? Or
We'll
do you
do all
just wanna do
6.
this? Okay.
Is this Claro shade tax returns? Inconclusive.
I think it's shade. I
Because
don't think
they're
she
giving
should pay.
stuff back, which is good. But
Oh,
why are you
tax
taking
returns.
So much up front.
You're right.
Fundamentally shade, but that particular aspect, success.
Kind of, yeah, when it comes back around.
Coffin shaped nails, shade.
Shade.
You're assuming she's gonna die. Claro will live forever.
Timeless.
Wawa's gobbler sandwich.
Success. Yeah. Oh my God. The plate. Give me the full plate.
Is this Claro shade? The 13 colonies.
Well, not if she tours there and makes money from it.
Inconclusive for sure.
Inconclusive.
Target. Success.
Oh my God. Target's a vibe. Target's fun. It's like, it gives me the same Panera, Barnes & Noble, Target. That's the three.
The big three.
The big three, yeah.
Yeah, judicial on the other 2 prongs.
Condoms. It can be a success.
I think
It can also be a shade.
Or it could be inconclusive.
It's probably inconclusive because you know what? I just don't like the smell of them, but I do love what they do.
Yeah, they're so important to the cause. But I also think why are we not just snipping the guy's balls and letting Claro do what she wants?
Exactly.
But also not just pregnancy, STIs.
Exactly.
Success.
Yeah, success.
But also, is she allergic to latex? Doesn't matter. They have
Inconclusive.
skin. So it's Claro success.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for listening and learning and loving.
Bye, guys.
My name is Gladys Tierney. My name is Matt Tierney. My name is Brooke Falls. Please make sure to like, subscribe, TikTok, follow, and then email us if you have any questions, concerns, commentaries, conflammeraries. HateWatchHQ@gmail.com.
That is HWatch.
My Venmo is Cheap Gay. Brooke's Venmo is
Brooke Falls.
Spelled CHEAPGAY. Bye.
Bye.
The trouble with love is you don't say what I